Welcome to Combiego Online Maths class. Today we are going to enter a new topic, that is decimal fractions and percentage. Now we are asked to convert the following to decimals. The subtopic is conversion of fractions to decimals. We are asked to convert the following to decimals. We have 1/2, 21/50, and 3/11. Now we have two methods to convert a fraction to decimal. The first method is to convert the denominator in terms of 10, 100, 1000. The second method is to use a long division method. In this case, we are going to use the two methods. Now, starting with the long division method. Now, we are asked to divide 1/2. We are asked to divide 1/2. Now, we put 1 inside the long division, then we put 2 outside. Now, we ask ourselves, how many 2 do we have in 1? We don't have any 2 in 1. We have 0, 2 inside 1. Now, since we have 0 and we are going to put point and we are adding 0 to 1, making 10. Now, how many 2 do we have in 10? Now, we have 5. We have 5 2 inside 10. Now, 5 multiplied by 2 is 10. Now, we put 10 here. Now, we subtract. 10 minus 10 is what? Is 0. This is our answer. It means 1/2 is equals to 0.5. The second one, we have 21, then 50. We are to divide 21 by 50. Now, how many 50 do we have in 21? We have 0, we put point. Now, we add 0 to 21, making 210. Now, how many 50 do we have in 210? We have 4. Now, 4 multiplied by 50 is 200. Now, we subtract. 210 minus 200 is equals to 10. Now, we add 0 again. Since we don't have any 50 inside 10, so we now ask ourselves, how many 50 do we have in 100? Now, we have 2. 50. Now, 2 multiplied by 50 is 100. Now, 100 minus 100 is 0. And this is our final answer. It shows that 21/50 is equals to 0.42. Now, the last one, we have 3 divided by 11. This is what we have. Now, how many 11 we have in 3? Now, we have 0, we add point. Now, we add 0 to 30. Now, how many 11 do we have in 30? Now, we have 2. We have 2. Now, 2 multiplied by 11 is 22. Now, 30 minus 22 is what? Now, we are going to have 0 minus 2 is going to be, we carry 1, we add to 0, making 10. 10 minus 2 is what? Is 8. Then 2 minus 2 is 0. Now, we add 0 again. Now, how many 10 do we have in 80? Now, we have 7. Now, 7 multiplied by 11 is 77. Now, we are going to have 80 minus 77 is 3. Now, we add 0 again. Now, how many 11 do we have in 30? Now, we are going to have 2. Now, 2 multiplied by 11 is 22. Now, if you take a look, we are going to be repeating it again. So, we stop our answer at 0.272, which is 3/11, which is equals to 0.272. Now, we move into the next method. Now, we move into the second method. Now, in the second method, we make the denominator in terms of 10, 100, 1000. Now, how can we make this denominator to become in terms of 100 or 10 or 1000? Now we are going to multiply it by 50. Now 1 multiplied by 50 and then 2 multiplied by 50. Now it's going to be 1 multiplied by 50 is 50 and then 2 multiplied by 50 is 100. Now from here we have two zeros at the denominators. Now we count. Assuming our point is here, we count 1, 2. So we are going to have 0.50. Now 0.50, we can't leave it like this. We have to add 0 here. Then this should be our answer. Meaning 1 all over 2 is the same thing as 0.5. Now the second one. Now how can we make these denominators in terms of 100? Now by multiplying 2 to the numerator and multiplying 2 by the denominator. Now 21 multiplied by 2 and then 50 multiplied by 2. 21 multiplied by 2 is 42 and then 50 multiplied by 2 is 100. Now we have 2 zeros at the denominators, so we count. Assuming our point is here, we count 1, 2. So we are going to have 0.42. But we can't leave our answer like this. We have to add 0 here. This should be our answer. Now the last one, please try to do this one as your assignment so that you test your ability the way we do it here. Thank you for watching. Share to your colleagues.